Ready, Krishan? Welcome back here to our Sky Thorough Red Central audience. Race number 6, or the third leg of the quaddie here, is the Cal Engineering Consultants Handicap at 1,200 metres, Crashane. But before we get to your selections and a little bit of a word on this race, we're going to have a look at a replay here. It is the favourite. It is Concrete Madam running second to Special Choice, and it's worth noting that she was a winner yesterday in a Saturday race. Ready? Well, there was Concrete Madame running second, but also Bloom's running third. They're both in this race, and Special Choice took that to a Saturday graduation yesterday and was victorious, Crashane. Concrete Madame is the favourite. Is she the one to beat?
I think so, because of the attribute that she possesses good gate speed and she puts herself right into the contest nice and early. She had the marching the other day, and it took a good horse like Special Choice, who came out and franked the form yesterday at headquarters to come out and win. So the form line's there, and it's going to be out of trouble. She is. Concrete Madame will be out of trouble in front, you would think.
Well, Concrete Madame was that day Maddie Derrick. Today is going to be Hannah Fitzgerald, because the horse that Crashane Warren has a part ownership in Beethoven, is the one that Maddie Derrick actually goes with, and that's the first horse we're going to have a look at here, Crashane. Let's have a preview of number 1 here in Beethoven.
Thanks, Scott. Look, he's returned from a break in fine style. First up win was enormous. I thought the run on Cal Cup Day was equally as good. Didn't quite get the 1300, but nevertheless ran the quickest last 600 of the race. So he's going to get back in the run, and always a concern, but he should be running on strongly. Number 1?
He ran actually some of the fastest final 400s and 200s of the entire meeting, not just that race, Beethoven, and he is a stakes-winning 2-year-old back in his day, the winner of a Perth Stakes. Number 2 here, Little Hercules, and what a really good job Ricky Brown's done with this horse this campaign. Lucknow Rumley takes off 2 kilos, and for a horse that was a Class 1 after a long, long while, he had a really good campaign.
Yeah, definitely agree, and have to give those congratulations to trainer Ricky Brown. He's had a great season with Little Hercules. I think he's strung together 3 wins in total, and he's been up all year, and yet he's going around again today. Look, his form has just tapered off slightly over the last 2 or 3 meetings, but you'd expect it because he has been up for quite some time. And as we look at him just parade right in front of us now, he is fit as a fiddle in condition.
Not a lot of him, Little Hercules, but he is a real trier here. Number 3, Concrete Madame, who we do all expect to find the front here. Hannah Fitzgerald takes off 3 kilos, 55.5 on the back of this 5-year-old City Place mare at only her second start in after a freshen up.
Yeah, and Hannah Fitzgerald just been legged aboard now and about to go out with the red earmuffs on. Keep her nice, calm and relaxed. She's on her toes, but she's got a good build on her, and she's strong in the back end, so that means a lot. She was slick first up, just went down on the wire to Special Choice, and that's a good form reference, and definitely looks to have come on. She's strip fitter. 1 to run down, she's drawn well.
Absolute. Simply been getting too far out of his own ground the last few starts here. Drawn a wide gate again today, and Peter Fernie legs aboard Chris Graham.
Yeah, started $2.80 favourite Absolute last start, and expected a little bit more. Just drifted back in the pack behind Start the Friar, and couldn't get mobile till late. Its last couple of runs, 3 starts ago, was second to Manhattan Money. Would have to race up to that. That was over 1,200, so others do appeal better.
Well, Peter Fernie's legged aboard almost every single jockey in this mounting yard, so we'll try and get a word from him on almost all of his runners. We'll start chronologically. We'll go from the top here, Peter. Beethoven.
Oh, he was great 2 starts ago. The other day, he really didn't get the journey. He most probably needs a race like this with speed on, and he should go really good today.
And speed on, probably Concrete Madame.
Yeah, she'll go to the front, I think so, unless someone takes her on, but she'll be hard to beat as well.
Absolute.
He's a funny horse. He needs a bit of cover, and if he gets cover, he can really finish off good sometimes.
Dalgaranga today first up.
Yeah, I'm really happy with him. We've most probably set him for the race in a fortnight, which I think he'll be super hard to beat in. Just all depends how quick they go early. If they don't go too hard, I think he'll be getting over the top of them.
And the punters have opened up their wallet on Pure Magnus. Do you share their confidence?
It was a really good run the other day where Kira got a bit lost. She should have pushed one of them out, and it's gone good today. So I've only had him for one start. That was the other day, and he went fantastic. So I think he's improved a little bit. So cross me fingers.
You're one of the best judges I've ever met. I'm pity it doesn't run in the family because Luke's a shocker. But who are we backing in this?
If Concrete Madam gets her own way and the wind stays how it is, I think she'll be really hard to beat.
Good luck.
Thanks.
There's Peter Fernie, really, really good knowledge there and insight on all of his horses here, and he's got an absolute stranglehold over the market, Crochet. The next horse we're going to have a look at here is number 5 in Dalgaranga for Peter Fernie and Kira Yule.
Yeah, went super Dalgaranga earlier in the season, freshened up for the last couple of meetings, as we heard by Master Trainer Peter Fernie. He'll probably set him for something like a Sky Country Championship heat on the next meeting and the final meeting out of Kalgoorlie. The concern for mine was first up 1,200 metres, maybe too short for it, but look, you can never defy the training antics of the one PJ Fernie. So if he says he's got this on song and right, it's going to go close today.
Well, the punters have shown their hand here. Number 6, Crochet, Pure Magnus is now $8 into $3.40 and favourite. It's an absolute plunge here. Mitchell Pateman rides.
Yeah, it is, definitely so. Look, it hit the line well last time out behind Start the Fryer, and that was the first look at this track. So maybe the settling into its new surroundings here up in Kalgoorlie. It also has drawn the inside gate and Mitch Pateman aboard, so expect him to be pretty aggressive with Pure Magnus today over the short course and should be more prominent in running.
Out the other way is Foxy Royale, 14 out to 31, a last start winner at York.
Yeah, it was a good effort from off the pace at York to score. It's hard to line up York, and it's just a totally different track. York, sharper bends and shorter straights, I suppose. You could compare it with Kalgoorlie being a shorter straight, but it has had and has hit some form at 3 starts ago. One and then one last start over this distance. So at big odds, you could have it somewhere.
And for a mare that's had 16 starts here at 1,200 metres at Kalgoorlie, 1 win and 7 minors, so she's in fact finished in the money at 50% of her 16 runs here at this track and distance, Foxy Royale. Number 8, Blooms, trained by Trevor Tasker, J McNaught, another market mover here, $8.50 into $6.50.
Yeah, and most of that money is going to come with the trust of trying to, for Jade McNaught, trying to get this 4-year-old War Chant mare from an outside gate to get it across. If she can succeed in doing that and get to the rails, which is going to be a big job to do, I think it can take some running down, Blooms. It's rarely far away, rarely beaten. Special choice, it was just under 1.5 lengths from it last time out, so it just needs some luck, Blooms.
$21 into 13, first start, new stable, first start in Western Australia. Number 9, Oh So Tempting, a 7-year-old Olonro gelding.
Yeah, they had a little bit of a trouble trying to get this one out onto the track, but I can tell you in terms of condition, it looked very forward, Oh So Tempting. So obviously this former New South Wales galloper now in the hands of Helen Harding down there at the Bay of Isles, resuming, and first start in the West. Obviously has had a lot of fundamental training done down there and basis for this race, because it is in very good condition, pretty forward. So at the odds, and it has come in market support, you could have it.
And number 10, Dolly M, another one of these speedsters, an 8-year-old mare by Fath from the stables of Maddie Scott. Christy Bennett takes off 1.5 kilos.
Yeah, the lesser fancied of the Matt Scott prepared runners. Can race on speed, but looks tested here.
2 minutes away from race number 6 at Kalgoorlie. Cal Engineering Consultants Handicap, and this market is worth going through. $4.60 out to $7 Beethoven, 12 out to 18 Little Hercules, $3.80 out to 5 Concrete Madama, Big Drift, 12 into 10 Absolute, $4.40 out to $6.50 Dalgaranga. There had to be a firmer, and it is Pure Magnus. Now into $3.60, an outright favourite. 14 out to 31 for Foxy Royale, 8 into 6 for Blooms, 21 into 13 Oh So Tempting, and 50 to 1 for Dolly M. So 3 firmers here, Oh So Tempting at a price, Blooms each way, and the big money is for Pure Magnus. Crochet Warren's top 4.
top 4 leading into race 6 out of Kalgoorlie, Scott. 3, 1, 5 and 6. That's 3, 1, 5 and 6. This is a very tricky race. I found it most difficult as runners starting to move in, but I thought if Concrete Madame could find the front easily, though she might be a little bit too slick for these up the home straight. 1 Beethoven will be running home, but he's going to get a long way back. Dalgaranga 1400 might be too short, but look for it running on. And 6 Pure Magnus, the money horse, you've got to have it in there. 3, 1, 5 and 6.
3, 1, 5 and 6, so it would be a Peter Fernie first 4 for Cochrane, and it's the way that I tipped as well. Here's Dave Sheehan for the call of the second last. Cal Engineering Consultants Handicap at 1200.
Kira Yule, drawn in gate number 8, Dalgaranga. Kira, the leading rider, 28 wins. Now, Dalgaranga comes up, waiting on Blooms. Oh, so tempting, a newcomer. Former Eastern States horse, Little Hercules to go up, and Foxy Royale also with an attendant. So, at the moment, here in the market, the second last of the day, it's $3.50. About Pure Magnus, $5. Concrete Madame, $7.50 Beethoven, $6 Dalgaranga in the fixed, 6 about Blooms as well. Oh, so tempting about to come along. Blooms goes up, thanks to you. Waiting on Foxy Royale. Started out, gets around in position. Foxy Royale to come up. Second last of the day, red lights are on. Stand by. 1200 metres. Gates spring back, they're off. Concrete Madame came out very quickly. Spring straight to the lead here in the early stages. Blooms and Dolly M is showing place, and oh so tempting going up towards the lead. Then Pure Magnus is going to settle back on the inside. They were followed by Little Hercules. Then a break of 2 lengths to Foxy Royale, Dalgaranga Absolute, and Beethoven is at the tail. 800 metres left to go, and Concrete Madame in front. Shows the way by a length, though, so tempting on the outsides, running second. Then a further length and a half to Pure Magnus, getting the run back on the inside, third in front of Dolly M. Then a break of 2 lengths to Foxy Royale, Little Hercules. Well back in the field is Blooms, Absolute, Dalgaranga, and 4 lengths to Beethoven. Last of all, coming towards the corner now. 400 metres left to go, and Hannah Fitzgerald has Concrete Madame in front by a half length. Over on the outside is oh so tempting. Then a further 1.5 to Pure Magnus, who's back on the inside. They were followed then by Dolly M, Little Hercules. Inside the 200 metres down, Concrete Madame in front by a length, Pure Magnus. Down the outside, Little Hercules. Foxy Rail gets into the open. It's Concrete Madame, Little Hercules. Pure Magnus on the inside, and Foxy Royale. Pure Magnus on the inside, and Foxy Royale. They hit it. Pure Magnus. Pure Magnus has just won it from Foxy Royale. Concrete Madame is close up there with Little Hercules. They were followed by Absolute Beethoven making ground. Oh, so tempting. Dalgaranga well back in the field. Here was Dolly M, and at the tail of the field is Blooms. Pure Magnus on the inside. They've backed this for a stack, and it's got the money. Number 6 is up here. Pure Magnus. Mitchell Pateman has just won it from Foxy Royale on the outside. Had that perfect run. Over on the inside, third there, Pure Magnus from that inside draw. Concrete Madame has run third. She went straight to the lead, but couldn't hold them off in the home straight. 6, 7, 3 and 2. 6, 7, 3 and 2 are up in the frame. Little Hercules, another good run, close up in 4th spot. But they've landed a plunge here with Pure Magnus. It was a good run last start. They had that lovely draw today, and able to get up on the inside, and has proved that a little bit too good in the run of the line. Good run from Foxy Royale in 2nd spot. Concrete Madame was close up, and as was Little Hercules in 4th spot. The winner's a 5-year-old bay gelding. It's by Magnus out of Pure Excellent. It's owned by Jay Ching and H.C. Walton. Trained by Peter Fernie. Mitchell Pateman in the saddle. It's a half head by a half length. Half head by a half length. Foxy Royale is run second. Is owned and trained by Matt Scott. Craig Staples, an 8-year-old. He's by Patronise out of Royal Vixen. And third, Concrete Madame, trained by Peter Fernie, Hannah Fitzgerald. And fourth, then number 2, Little Hercules, Lactar Romoli. A half head, the winning margin by a half length, Pure Magnus. And no doubt very happy with that horse trimming right up in the market. 6, 7, 3 and 2.
6, 7, 3 and 2. The money was absolutely spot on with Pure Magnus. Gets there in the last stride. Peter Fernie, your confidence level's turning for home.
Oh, no, I don't know whose money it was. It wasn't mine. Yeah, I think if you actually swap the riders around, I think Concrete might have still kept running. The kids are still learning in front, and Mitchell had a beautiful run, and I think there was some other bad rides in the race, what I was looking at. So, yeah, he's done a good job. He won his race, and I think he'll keep improving.
What have you made of it since he arrived from Lindsay Smith's yard?
He's quite a weak animal. Like, he's not a big, strong horse, and we've trained him accordingly. He's a beautiful horse to handle, and it's good to win a race for James.
Bright Glow in the next. He was eye-catching last start.
Yeah, well, he's a little bit the same. We thought he was a really good horse when we got him, and his performances weren't that great early on, but he was running in the money, but he wasn't going that well. But his run the other day was super, so I just hope he can reproduce that.
And Samagel, you throw the blinkers on just hoping for something?
He works fantastic, so we've just thrown him on just to see if it changes him around a bit.
Good luck in the last.
Thank you.
There's Peter Fernie. Pure Magnus scores in race number 6 here. It's 6 on top. Pure Magnus win number 4 at start 25. 7 runs second. Foxy Royale. Maddie Scott travelling his little team. And she continues to race well, this veteran mare. We'll grab Mitchell Pateman. Mitch, really good ride. Really good position in running. Did you think you'd end up there?
Good position in running, but geez, it was bad in the straight. Lucky the horse was a good horse, because I went the wrong way. Should have come out, and I went in. Just lucky he was good enough.
Showed a really good turn of foot there.
Yeah, he did. He sort of looked unlucky last start, so I thought he could run that sort of race if he lobbed leaders back. And yeah, he done what I thought he could do.
Now, we talked after the first leg of the quad. You said your last 2 were the best. So leading man ran second, and then we've had Pure Magnus a win. And what about in the last? Can you get us home with Bright Glow?
I think so. He was enormous last start. He's drawn a gate to get a really soft run, and if he reproduces his last run, he'll win. There is 2 of him, but if he reproduces that, he should win.
Make sure you go to the outside, not the inside. Good luck, Mitch.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
There's Mitch Pateman here with the win of Pure Magnus. The punters were spot on the money. 6, 7, 3 and 2 here at Kalgoorlie. Last leg of the quaddie back here in 25 minutes. Our Sky Thoroughbred Central audience are off to Sha Tin.